Hey guys, it's Courtney and Seth here with another installment of
Unravel with the Jackson Travels.
Today we are going to be talking about Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure, a roller coaster at Universal Orlando Resort. We are going to give you the scoop on everything you need to know about this coaster, so if you'd like to join us, let's go! Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure, or Hagrid's for short, is one of the loved and well-known attractions at Universal Orlando. So let's dive into everything you need to know about this attraction so you are prepared to ride at Universal. Hagrid's opened on June 13, 2019 to the public in Hogsmeade, the Wizarding World section of Islands of Adventure. Hagrid's replaced another Wizarding World coaster, the Dragon Challenge, that was themed to the Triwizard Tournament, also a reference to the Harry Potter franchise. Hagrid's can be found by entering Hogsmeade and hanging right past the stationary Hogwarts Express. However, on busier days, the line for Hagrid's may be forming outside of Hogsmeade, even as far back as the Lost Continent entrance. Hopefully when you visit, your wait is not too long. You can check the Universal Orlando app to see what the posted wait time is for Hagrid's or to see if it's delayed or down. So always be sure to check before heading all the way over to the attraction. Also, this attraction does offer lockers to riders that are accessible after you have entered the line, if the line has extended out past the ride's main entrance. Just ask a team member if you aren't sure. However, for us, we do usually have to get in line first and then drop off our bags at the lockers. Loose articles are not permitted on the attraction, so be sure to store everything safely. Also, at times, this attraction does offer a single rider line. Just ask a team member to check. Also, Hagrid's is sometimes open for early park admission. Again, just check the Universal app to see if it's open during your scheduled visit. Just note the opens at time and compare that to the scheduled early park opening time. The theme of Hagrid's is one to remember for any Harry Potter fan. So let's go over the intricate theming for the ride queue and the coaster itself. As a rider, you are considered a visiting student who is here to have a Care of Magical Creatures lesson with Hagrid. As soon as you enter the ride queue, you are transported to the ruins of Hogwarts Castle, or a part of the castle that just isn't used any longer by students and staff. So naturally, this is where Hagrid stores all of his important game-keeping equipment and more. As you move through the queue, you will see vandalized notes from students on the castle ruin walls, along with subtle hints to the former Dragon Challenge attraction. As you can see, there are two dragons, one red and one blue, just like the dueling red and blue tracks that made up the former attraction. The words Dueling Club can also be spotted. Finally, when you run into Hagrid for your lesson, he tells you a little bit about what he has in store. With the help of Mr. Arthur Weasley, Hagrid will have multiplying flying motorbikes to help everyone venture to the edge of the Forbidden Forest to look at some blast-ended Scroots. But be careful, the Dragonfire has a kick and can make the motorbikes a little touchy and hard to handle. Moving along to our lesson, we get closer to Hagrid's indoor classroom, where he keeps dragon eggs, other creatures, and educational tools for his students. Take note of some of the creatures on Hagrid's mini posters. You may be seeing some during your lesson. As you arrive closer to the loading platform, be sure to look up and see some of the multiplied motorbikes driving above you. As we get closer, take a note of two types of seats you can ride in. There is the motorbike and the sidecar. Note that if you are wanting to ride in the motorbike seat, that you will not be allowed to wear your house robe. However, you may wear a house robe in the sidecar. Lastly, help Arthur remember to ask Harry about that rubber duck. During your ride, you will experience speeds up to 50 miles per hour with sharp and steep turns. The highest point of this attraction is also 65 feet high. You will also experience darkness and other visual effects such as fog. And, spoiler alert, you will also experience an intense free fall like drop on the attraction. The attraction carries along the story of Hagrid's lesson in multiple ways. Remember how I mentioned that the motorbikes were unpredictable? Well, during your visit, they do more than take you to the edge of the forest. They take you all the way in. During the ride, you experience multiple creatures and end up finding the missing blast-ended Scroots. And remember how Dragonfire's got a kick? Well, that will be your saving grace by shooting you out of the forest and back to the Hogwarts grounds. Also, here are a few other things to note about this attraction. Hagrid's does not yet have an express line. On occasion, you may see visitors using a shorter line. This is because these visitors probably have a ruby or a yellow express pass. These passes are given out to patrons who experienced an extended delay on a ride or who were kicked out of the line due to a ride closure or extended delay. Since these visitors already waited in line once, they do not have to do so again. So if a delay or closure happens while you were in line or on the ride, you may get that one-time use express pass. Also note that this attraction does offer on-ride photos and videos. These photos and videos can be checked out on the way off of the attraction. We hope you enjoyed this breakdown of Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. If you haven't already, we hope you get to experience this attraction soon. For any Harry Potter fan, it is a must-do. Comment and tell us what you think of this attraction or if you plan to ride soon. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Universal content coming soon. So until next time, we hope to see you on the next adventure. Bye!